most defining moments in my life is the career-ending knee injury that changed the path I intended to go down in life. I played soccer since I was 3 years old and completely intended on playing in college. In fact, that was one of my main life goals. Unfortunately, life does not always go as planned, and an almost career-ending blow to my left knee stopped my plan dead in its tracks. Most people would look at this story as devastating and unfortunate. However, I eventually learned to view it from the optimistic point of view, realizing that that injury led me to my new main goal in life, which is to become an orthopedic surgeon. I've played soccer since I was 3 years old, along with everybody else in my family, including both my parents. I started playing at a premier level when I was in 3rd grade. In 5th grade, I was going to regional camp with girls who were 2 or 3 years older than me. And by the time I got to high school, I was out of town almost every weekend for a tournament or college showcase. But all of this did not faze me because I loved playing so much and my goal was very clear to me. And this is my first soccer jersey. One day that was perfect for playing soccer out, I was rushed to the hospital mid-soccer game to find out that I had torn the major ligament holding my knee together from a brutal blow to my left knee. This was my ACL, and this needed reconstructive surgery that could take up to a year to recover from. The worst part was, this happened right during my sophomore year, which meant only a few short months till college scouts could officially start contacting players. At first I was devastated and didn't know how to handle the situation. Then I was forced to get my head up and start researching and making moves towards my recovery. I had to research about the injury, talk to many different orthopedic surgeons, and decide what kind of surgery and who was going to do it. Doing this got me very interested in a topic that before this I knew nothing about, orthopedic surgery. Because of that, I signed up my junior year to take a sports medicine class for the first half of my school day, which I learned to love. After I got my surgery and after a long, hard recovery, I came back to playing about 8 months later, still questioning whether or not I was going to try and play in college. Another brutal injury to my other knee made that decision for me, as I tore my right ACL and discovered I had to get another year-long knee surgery not even a year after my first one. I decided that this was the end of my soccer career. Because of the research I had to do with my first injury, I became very interested in orthopedics and loved it. After I hurt my second knee injury, I made the final decision that I was done playing soccer. Nonetheless, I did come back to play my senior year in high school after the recovery because I still loved soccer so much and wanted to play as much as I could. Even though my knee injuries completely altered my life and changed the path I was going, it led me to a different path that I now think is better for me. Because of the knee surgeries I had to get, and I signed up for that class, and because of that, I decided I didn't even want to play soccer in college anymore because I wanted to spend my time studying to be an orthopedic surgeon and possibly help kids who had injuries such as I did. Sometimes I think about where I would be if I never hurt my knee and continued the path I was going with soccer. But all in all, I love the path I am on now, and rather than dwelling on my failed soccer career, I think about how it in turn made me want to become a surgeon, and I spend my other time in college with extracurricular activities and with some soccer playing on the side, of course.